I always enjoyed playing sports in general. As a matter of fact, one of the things that kind of highlighted how bad I was when it came to my weight and my health in general was the fact that I couldn't play any sports. I was so fat, so big that I couldn't play anything else. My cousin is a police officer here in Miami-Dade, and I remember having a conversation with him one day, and I was inside the car, and he had his hand on my belly, literally, and he was seriously very concerned. You need to do something about this. And for a long time, we have been speaking about martial arts, trying martial arts. We never had the chance to do this in Cuba, and he told me, listen, at the academy, they teach us like a modified version of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You should go try that out. So I started looking for like mixed martial art gyms and whatnot. And towards the end, like he was like, listen, forget about all of that. Just go to a Gracie Academy, like something that's Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. So I started researching the internet, and I actually went or drove by a ton of academies. I went to some of the local Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu academies in the area. And every time I sneak through the door and have conversations with people, and I didn't quite feel comfortable per se. I don't know why it was. I guess it was I was intimidated by the experience until I came here one day and I sat down, had a conversation with you, and I remember the first question you asked me is like, why are you here? What do you want? And I was like, man, like this here is different because they're here for me, you know. So I spoke about my necessity to lose weight, and I wasn't sure if this was gonna do it, but it was just something that caught my attention that I just needed to get active so that I could continue living my life normally without being so limited by how bad I was when it came to my health. When I started here, right off the bat, I remember going through the first warm up and be like completely gassed out. When the warm up finished, I was like, dude, I hope this is it. I hope we get to go home after this.
It's finished, right?
No, not even close. So we started doing techniques, and I was like, I started to realize, man, this is really like, I felt like I was making progress. And the result was that I started with an A5 gi, which is a big size gi, and within a month I had already gone down to an A4 gi, and which is considerably smaller than an A5. I had lost around 20 pounds. I was also helping, trying to be as best I could with my diet, but coming here and putting all the hard work in made me feel like, dang, I can't just go home now. I start eating, burgers and fries. I need to be consistent with this because of how much work I was doing here. So it turned out that being here really actually forced me to make some lifestyle choices, especially because one of my favorite classes was morning class. I started coming just to morning class. It was an all level classes, which I got to, rub shoulders with guys that were much more advanced than I was. But having to wake up early in the morning, made me rethink my breakfast because, and then after that, I was like, man, I remember, how it was this morning. So it really brought about. It wasn't just the exercise. It was so many things that started coming together just because I was here. 3 to 5 times a week trying to get myself back. So it really brought about. It wasn't just the exercise. It was so many things that started coming together just because I was here. 3 to 5 times a week trying to get myself back in shape. It hasn't been a year yet. I think I signed up late March 2018, and we're like what, January. So it's about 9, 10 months, give or take. And I walked through those doors weighing 250 pounds, and today I stepped in the scale, I was 203. So you're talking about 47 pounds that I don't have to carry around anymore every day. Um, so
How's your life regarding work?
oh man, I can get to play basketball now. I get to play basketball. I get to play basketball. I get to do a lot of things. That my wife is very active, so I found myself very often just taking pictures of her doing things. Now I get to enjoy things with her, and
You're sleeping better, working better,
oh,
thinking
absolutely.
better.
Energy levels are off the roof. I get to, for my work, I spend a lot of time doing research, sitting in front of a computer. And I realize that, my mind is clear, it's just overall, my life is getting better.